We're just going to go and try and cut them down with javelins. Meanwhile, I'll send them in to engage one of the velites. And you can see here the general's now sending out messengers to give those orders. Hello guys, and welcome to a new Strategos video today by me, Vulcan. In this one, we're going to be jumping back into the demo that was recently updated during the last Steam Next Fest. And today, we're going to be giving it a go once again, this time with the Carthaginians. And we'll go up against the Romans. So, I was thinking it would be fun to try a more skirmish-style gameplay, and by choosing Numidian allies, it replaces some of our units with Numidian light cavalry. So I thought this would be an interesting way to try and break down the Roman formation. We're going to have to try and pay attention to our sort of ammo throughout the game, but we'll see how it goes. Let's go to the desert lowlands and we'll jump on it. We do have a lot of cavalry to micro in this, but you've got to bear in mind that Strategos is a very different game in the way that it plays out because of you having to send out orders from your commander. So we have a lot of cavalry, but it also means that our commander's positioning is going to be super important here. We've got our main leader who is down here, and he is hanging out at the front of his Pueni cavalry veterans. We're going to move him over here, and we're going to keep the Numidian cavalry leader with the rest of the Numidian light cavalry. So all of these light cav, we're actually just going to keep them all on one flank, I think. Actually, maybe not. We should probably split them, and that will give us more effect. And then we have 2 units of Libyan spearmen, which are our base midline. So we're going to pop them at the front. We won't spread them out too much, but just enough. And then we've got our Gallic warband that can kind of sit back a little bit and engage where needed. We've also got our Phoenician foot. We'll just pop them in the middle for the time being. And then we've got a couple of javelin men, which can move forwards and skirmish at the start of the game. The Romans aren't going to be like crazy maneuverable compared to us. I would like them to come towards us, and it looks like they are going to do so, which is good. If that's the case, what we're going to do is just shift it back a little bit so that they have to walk up this hill. We can leave our javelins further to the left and right. We're going to skirmish with their North African light javelin men. Oh, that's our ones targeting them, sorry, that's Equites. Okay, so we're going to want to probably engage the Equites. Our first move doesn't require us to send orders out. We're just going to go and try and cut them down with javelins. Meanwhile, I'll send them in to engage one of the velites. And you can see here the general's now sending out messengers to give those orders. And we want to try and hit them with as many as we can and not get caught in the process. We're just going to continue to move to shoot. Numidian light cav are going to have to back it up. And we're going to start to move in on the flanks here. We've got to send out the messengers to go and tell them what to do. I've ended up engaging. Oh, the general died. That's not good. So their equites are there. Their own general could get taken out. And we do want to take out their general because it will help towards the win condition, which is to rout more than 50% of the enemy army. So you'll see in the top left there is the percentage, and that is how many of the enemy troops are routing. So managing the Numidian light cavalry is really tough, actually. Just because we don't really have that many messengers. So this is Principes on the flanks, the Hastatias in the middle. We're going to engage like so. And then we'll continue to harass the flanks. We've got the Gallic Warband engaging on the left there. We've managed to disorder them quite a bit, especially with the general dying there. That's huge. Yeah, the Equites leader is gone, which is fantastic. So units in this game are somewhat automated in the way that they engage, but it's still up to you to kind of choose what their task is, and then they'll try and fulfill that task to the best of their ability. So in this case, the Numidian cavalry are trying to skirmish as best they can, keep their distance from units running them down by recoiling away, and then continuing to attack them with more javelins. We've got a good flank here right into the Principe, but unfortunately my Gallic Warband didn't hold. We'll move my Phoenician foot into position to help the flank of the Libyan spearmen. All our Numidian cavalry are causing absolute chaos in the back line. Gallic Warband on the right actually holding relatively well. If we team up on their general here, that could be huge. I don't know if we'll be able to get there, but we'll try. Try and isolate the general. Unfortunately, my front line in the center is going to fragment. We don't really want to push this cavalry. Oh, okay. That was actually really good. We just routed them. Okay, with that done, let's see if we can engage the Triarii. And in doing so, break them as well. The Triarii are the most elite, but if we can catch them on an angle here, that would be huge. Doesn't look like we managed to. Alright, let's see if we can recoil away from them. Backline Numidian cavalry. They're really trying their best, but yeah, we've done it. All done. Brilliant. So, nice Carthaginian victory there. The Numidian light cavalry just running all over their backline. A couple of them did get caught out, but overall our front line held long enough for us to isolate their generals and kill them, and also deal plenty of damage to their other units. So, nice fun battle there. And we can, of course, head back to the main menu where we can set up a different battle and maybe try a different strategy. So we could mess around with the Iberians, but unfortunately, guys, that has been my time. So I'm going to leave it there. It is worth checking out the Strategos demo once again, for sure. It is really fun. You know, it's free to download. You can mess around with the battle simulator. I'm looking forward to what's more to come for Strategos, especially like new factions and maybe a sneak peek into their campaign. But that's all from me for now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.